safety at Clark County schools remains a top priority for the district.
And tonight, the Board of Trustees plan to approve a $12.5 million grant to identify what kind of improvements will improve safety at most CCSD properties. 8 News Now reporter Kristen Drummond tells us what they're considering.
Brian and Denise, it appears this effort will be the first of its kind for the district, a big task that some parents say is needed in the 5th largest school district in the nation.
I think it's important that we go through and we check and see what's going on, make sure that they're safe.
Mary Jane Eichholtz worries about access on school campuses.
Egress and ingress, that's the biggest thing for me, and making sure that who's walking through those doors should be walking through those doors.
Revealing a concern while picking up her freshman daughter from Spring Valley High School, a CCSD property likely to undergo a facility safety audit.
I think it's really good to all our kids be safe.
CCSD police proposed to use a $12.5 million grant from the Nevada Department of Education. Nearly $1 million pays for the audits at 302 schools, 7 bus yards, 2 administrative buildings, and CCSD police headquarters. The remaining funds go towards identified building improvements.
This is an outsourced organization that's going to come in and say, hey, you need to do this, you need to do this to make these schools safer.
Sergeant Brian Zink with Clark County School Police speaking briefly about the grant Tuesday during a Facebook Live with trustee Deanna Wright. He already expects certain recommendations.
And we all know that portables are going to be one of the top things on their list that they look at.
Grant money for this effort can only be used at schools reaching at least a 75% response rate on the CCSD School Climate Survey. CCSD police plan to use department funds to cover the audit cost at a handful of remaining schools, making up the difference to know the strengths and weaknesses of all district properties.
It would be a no-brainer to not pass this.
The district plans to select certain staff to attend a school safety assessment class to learn what to do and complete safety assessments annually. The grant ends in June of 2021, and by then all improvements must be completed according to the funding guidelines.